So what's your take?
This train should be 50 cents.
Oh, the AirTrain. 100% agree.
Yeah. Kind of dumb that it's not, right?
Crazy.
Yeah.
How can that even be?
Well,
you
let
know?
me
Tell me about it.
So, late 90s, early 2000s, Labor put out the tender, the LNP signed the contract for a private company to build the thing and then own and operate it for like 35 years. Maybe the most insane thing is that they didn't just, like, it's kind of owned by the company, but more importantly, they've got this exclusive use contract. So you can't put any other bus services or public transport services out to the airport at all.
Yeah.
And for the entire 35 years, right through till 2036, they've got control over the ticketing and the cost of it. So,
monopolising the whole situation. Just monopolised thanks to the government handing it over.
The obvious consequence is that no one uses it. So only about 5% of people going to the airport.
Well, you feel that when you're going out there. The traffic is just so insane.
Yeah.
You know. But also, it's just so unfair for the people who are working at the airport as well. I mean, the expense for them must be just phenomenal.
They get some discount, but it's still heaps more than 50 cent fares.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's dumb.
Yeah, crazy. And I start wondering, you know, like given the BAC has to, you know, like makes most of its profit apparently out of car parking out there, you wonder whether there's a relationship.
Absolute
Sorry
rort.
to sound like a conspiracy theorist, but you know.
It's just straight facts.
Yeah. And it's a privatised airport, of course, you know, so again, you know, problematic in terms of any kind of public service aspects of things. Yeah.
The company that owns the AirTrain, they put out their financial statements that put the value of this intangible asset at only about $45 million, which we say, why not just buy it back?
Buy it.
And if they're not willing to do a decent deal... Buy it for the people. Yeah.
It's 50 cent fares.
The quickest and cheapest public transport project you could ever roll out.
Yeah, it's there.
Yeah. End the contract, force them to sell up. If they won't do it in a reasonable way, then we can force them to do it through legislation.
Totally.
Yeah, we're hearing like a little bit of griping about, you can't just end a contract unilaterally. Well, actually, you can. There's probably provision in the contract to do it. And what's more, even if there's not, and we have to do it legislatively, so
that's what legislation's for.
The poor investors.
Of the people.
What do you think of the investors?
Oh, diddums, yeah. Indeed.
Anyway, we can send a clear message. We're not actually interested in investors coming in and shafting us as public transport users, regular people in Queensland.
Why are we always required just to lay down and be shafted? That sounds rude, doesn't it? Sorry. Why are we just letting these things happen? You know, and that's what we're here for. We need to represent the people who are just continually shafted by these sorts of arrangements.
Like, privatisation generally bad, but this is a particularly shit deal, not just because they've got their monopoly over the service, so you can't run an alternative bus, not just because they control the fares as well, so we don't get 50 cent AirTrain fares, but also because they can't make any improvements to the line. The state can't even say, we want to improve the line, we're going to put a station at DFO. Out of the question.
Absolutely outrageous, because that private company just owns that whole future.
That's right. The contract doesn't end until 2036, but we say, let's not wait. That's after the Olympics. Let's do it now. The state can unilaterally end the contract. If the AirTrain don't want to agree to something, then we can just force them through legislation if necessary.
Absolutely.
I think exceptionally bad deals call for exceptional measures.
Couldn't agree more. 100%.
100% agree.
Authorised by Michael Berkman, Indrapilli.